See, I'm your host, Uncle Nerd, and welcome to another exciting episode of Busted Open. Busted Open Live. And today we are going to be busted open some G.I. Joe Classified. This was due to a vote. You will also get to choose which G.I. Joe Classified you want me to review. So give me a second to post it to my friends and socials. In the meantime, look through the classifieds and see which ones you want me to review that are here. There are others over on the side right there. If you look, there's Clutch and Steeler. There's Steeler and Short Fuse. We got who else? We got Law and Order. We got Big Lob. We got a Cobra Claw. We got Sci-Fi, and we have the Pacifist Lifeline here. So give me a second to post up to my socials and to my friends, and I will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. All right, guys, I'm still here. I am just trying to send off a couple of invites to people. So, I appreciate you guys stopping through. Again, you're going to get to choose who I who I pretty much bust open first. I'm not doing all of these, but I'll try to do as many as I can until I run out of steam. You know I'm old. All right. All right. I think that's about it, if I'm not mistaken. All right. What is going on? Hey, Coop, where you been? How you been? What's going on, everybody? Good to see you. G.I. Joe Green. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. We are here. If you want to hit a little something in the subsection, that'll definitely help. But I started doing these versus the post productions because for some reason the post productions they get how can I say, they get views, but they also, I think people like the interaction more. You know what I'm saying? So that way you can really see what's going on. Coop, where have you been? Where have you been? I miss you, little lady. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big shout out to my sister A Coop, longtime friend and supporter of Tough Nerd Toys. I've known her since I was in school. She is the absolute best. Absolute best. So I think I've sent invites to everybody. Yes, they got them. Yeah, tell me about it. Didn't the time go by fast, Coop? The time went by so fast. So fast, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to do a G.I. Joe classified action figure busted open review. As you know, at Tough Nerd Toys, we do a busted open. Let me know how my sound is coming through. If I sound muffled or anything like that. If so, I'll use a mic next time. In the meantime, I will be using this one right here. How do I sound? Do I sound okay? Do I sound like I'm in a tunnel or anything like that? But in the meantime, we are going to choose which one gets to get bust open first. Are we going to choose Big Lob, Bradley Big Lob Sanders? Not related to Shamika Sanders, my co-host, Bradley Big Lob Sanders. He was from G.I. Joe the movie. Are we going to do Edwin Lifeline Steen? Lifeline. Are we going to do Seymour Sci-Fi Fine? Awesome. Okay, little girl lost. Perfect. Are we going to do Seymour Sci-Fi Fine? Are we going to do Law and Order? Are we going to do Steeler and Short Fuse, Ralph Steeler, Pulaski, and Short Fuse? Are we going to do Short Fuse? Or are we going to do the Cobra Claw? And I think it's with the female pilot, female flyer. Yeah, that's a female. Wow, that's cool. That's cool. So you guys get to choose. Whoever puts it up in the chat first, that's who I'm going to go with. I'll try to do as many G.I. Joes as I can. Again, we have Law and Order, Short Fuse, Sci-Fi, Lifeline, and Big Lob. Which ones you guys get to choose? Since you voted on G.I. Joe Classified, you guys get to choose who I do first. Is it going to be Big Lob? It's going to be Big Lob, Lifeline. Is it going to be Sci-Fi? Is it going to be Short Fuse? Is it going to be the Cobra Claw? Or is it going to be Law and Order? Whoever puts it in the chat first, or whoever puts it in the chat, so they donate to the chat via the Sci-Fi, already done. You know what, Coop? That was who I wanted. I really wanted to do Sci-Fi. Sci-Fi, I've always loved the G.I. Joe Laser Troopers within the line. I want them to do Flash. Flash is who I'm waiting on the most. So yeah, we are going to do G.I. Joe Sci-Fi, ladies and gentlemen. And over here, we have the window box right here. Here's the figure right here. And Seymour Sci-Fi Fine. Thank you so much. Weird. How did you know I really wanted to do Sci-Fi? Even though it's up to you guys right here. How did you know I wanted to do Sci-Fi? Sci-Fi is, I always loved the Laser Troopers within G.I. Joe. Always loved them. I loved Flash. I loved Sci-Fi, and Sci-Fi was one of my favorites. Flash and Sci-Fi were my favorites right there. He is number 177. Window box right here. G.I. Joe Classified at the bottom. Hasbro logo. Number 4 means he is for ages 4 and up. I am older than 4 years old. Yo, Sci-Fi is one of my favorites. That's crazy. Man, you got to see me. I'm smiling ear to ear right here. I wanted to do Sci-Fi, but I didn't want to like influence you guys for me to do Sci-Fi. So, and we have G.I. Joe Classified. He is number 177. On the back, we have a nice product image of Sci-Fi right here. His laser blast right here. His backpack. Legal Mumbo Jumbo right here. Hasbro logo right there. Some more Legal Mumbo Jumbo and a barcode right there. Later on, if you want to pause this and scan it, you can. And at the top, we have a G.I. Joe, you know, the G.I. Joe star and number 177. Do they have any bio on him? No. No, you got to pardon me. My allergies have been acting up. Now, it does have the barcode right here. Before, this used to lead back to their bios and everything like that, but it doesn't do that anymore. It just takes you back to the Hasbro Pulse site to buy more shit. And you have his tech specs right here. On the side, pause them. Hey, Juicy Martini, what's going on? Ladies and gentlemen, it is Juicy Martini's birthday today. Give her a big round of applause and give her a big shout out. Juicy Martini has turned 15 years old today. No, 16. She's 16 years old today. And she's been following the channel for a very, very long time. No, she's 26. She's 26. Yes, happy birthday, Juicy Martini. Uh, we got G.I. Joe Classified right there. And that is the box. It is a beautiful window box, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see right here. We're going to open this guy up. I do like the box art that's on this guy right here. It's looking real good. And where are we going to start opening this guy up at? Let me see. Wow. Open this guy up. Boom. We have a little backdrop right here, some graphics if you want to pretty much pose your Joes and everything. Me, myself, my eyes go up on a shelf after I finish playing with them. We're going to put that over there. You saw the instruction packet in there. We're going to pull the guy out right there. Put that there. And as usual, I like to go over the accessories first. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day today. And there we have all of his accessories. There, nothing left. All right. So nothing else left in the box. Put that over there. And we are going to go over the accessories first. We're going to bring this a little bit closer, ladies and gentlemen. And here we have the backpack right here. Looks really good. Made out of a nice hard plastic. You have the silver, some silver paint in here, as you can see right there. Some nice sculpted in textures right there, or sculpted in parts right there. It's looking real good right there. I love the G.I. Joe Classified line. I was very apprehensive when they were first announced because, I mean, G.I. Joe goes hand in hand with the vehicles and playsets. That's why they were 3 1/4 when I first started collecting these as a kid. But when they decided to do a 6-inch line, I was a bit apprehensive until I started getting them and started seeing the detail and everything. Now, I will not get every vehicle within the G.I. Joe line, nor will I think I'll be completing this whole line, because there was a point in time when I stopped collecting G.I. Joe, when they started getting into all that neon, funny colored stuff, and like, you know, the Ninja Brigade and just all sorts of nonsense and stuff like that. That's when I stopped collecting G.I. Joe. I would say after the DIC run, or the DIC run is when I really got out of G.I. Joe. After that, I wasn't into it anymore. So, like, you know, I would say like maybe a few more figures that they make will be the only ones that I collect. But beautiful blast effect right here, made out of a translucent plastic right here. You can take it loose and put it back together. Looking real good right there. Has a nice little pin right here, so you can pop it into the front of the weapon right here. Here is his laser gun, his test laser gun right here. Looks real good. They did some nice sculpting on it. Made out of a hard plastic, not rubbery. You see some deco right there that says target locked and everything like that. You can put the blast effect in the front right there. That's so. Amazing how she knew I wanted that. That was some crazy mind reading shit right there, Coop. And there is a blast effect with the laser rifle, looking real good. And you take the hose. The hose right here is very nice and flexible. It's made out of a vinyl. Good paint on it. Good sculpting on it, as you can see. Yeah, it's made out of a soft vinyl, like a semi-hard vinyl, but it's malleable. It's really good right here. And that goes on to the blaster right here, or his laser rifle right here. I have always loved the laser troopers in G.I. Joe. Always loved it. Always loved them. And that looks real nice right there. Put that down, and we have his helmet right here. Looks real good. This is definitely Sci-Fi's helmet right here, looking real good. Nice sculpting. Made out of a hard plastic, hard and soft plastic. As you can see, it's a bit translucent. No, that's gray. That's gray. It's a bit gray around there, green at the top right there. It's looking real good, man. Nice paint apps on it, as you can see. Nice sculpting in the helmet. Looks really good. And then over here, we have his visor. Another one of his visors right here. This looks like a full face visor. And this looks like the classic visor that he had right here. Both of these are done in a translucent, semi-translucent, translucent plastic right here, but they are made out of a hard plastic, which is good. And that is all the parts for Sci-Fi. Let's go into the guy himself. Sci-Fi is looking real good. Never expected Sci-Fi's face to look like this, but I mean, it's not bad at all. I don't mind it. It's not ugly or anything like that. Not saying that all my characters have to be handsome, but you know, handsome goes a long way when you're a Joe. Nice face sculpt on him. Beautiful chest armor that he has going on right there. completely surrounded. He looks real good. The gauntlets on his arms look real good. There's nice sculpting in them as well. Nice line work in his clothing right here. You can see there are some textures within his bodysuit and everything like that. He got some shin guards, some knee guards, some half a tread on the bottom, got holes on the bottom, as you can see right there. Sci-Fi is looking really, really good. He got a nice little butt patch going on right there. Line work along the butt right here and textures. He's looking really, really good. Yeah, Sci-Fi looks good, man. They did a good job on him. Hair looks good. Everything looks good. Got a nice little fade going on. This guy looks really, really good. Nice little buckles and everything like that. His straps and everything looks good on Sci-Fi. Got some side straps and everything. Wow. Glad you chose Sci-Fi. I didn't think anybody was going to choose him. I didn't think anybody was going to choose. I thought he was actually going to be one of the ones that I didn't get to do today. But I'm happy I did Sci-Fi. I'm happy that you chose Sci-Fi. Yeah. I like all my Joes, but really, really happy. I'm surprised. But then again, like you said, you know me. You know me. And yeah, his articulation is pretty good. Typical what you get from a Joe. Head goes up, but so far, nice little ab crunch, twisting at the waist, nice little leg split, twisting at the thigh, double hinge knee, as you can see, twisting and pivoting at the ankle. He has no calf twist or anything like that, but he doesn't really need it. He has a drop down legs right here, drop down crotch area right here where the legs are at. That's for if you want to put them on vehicles or anything like that. But yeah, he looks good. He looks real good. Sci-Fi looks really, really good. I'm going to put the backpack on him right here. And this should plug into here. My era of G.I. Joe was the original comics. And up to, what was that, season 3, was it? Was it season 3, I think it was? When, like, you know, with Serpentor and everything like that. When the music was good, everything was good and everything like that. And look at that. He held his gun really quickly. Real good, too. Now, let's see what this helmet is all about. All right. All right. We're going to go with the OG look first. I'm going to put the, I guess these fit in here like that. I don't know. Let's put it on his head first. Let's see what it does. Easily fits onto his head right there. Oh, okay. I see how they're doing it. All right. So, yeah, it has to be on his head so that you can put the visor on. And, yeah, he really does look like cartoon Sci-Fi. Just with more detail. I think I put it on the right way. Look at that. Locked and loaded. Look at that. He looks good. Sci-Fi looks good. Sci-Fi looks good. Let me push this in. Now, I don't know if it was supposed, maybe. No, I think I have it on upside down. Let me see. I think I have it on upside down. I could be wrong. I guess that's how it's supposed to look. Because I remember the visor fully covering the whole top right here and not having that gap at the top. That's what I remember the visor looking like. And that is one of the visors he has right there. It looks real good. Looks really good with the blast effect on him. And yeah, you can, let me see. Can we get some two-handed action with him? Oh yeah, he got the nice two-handed action. Yeah, he looks good. Yeah, this guy's looking good, man. Yeah. Here we go now. Yeah. G.I. Joe is the code name for America's highly trained special mission force. Always loved that intro. Even though I did like the Deke intro, both of them were good. Both of them were good. But nothing hits that nostalgia button like that original G.I. Joe. I actually even like the one from the comic book, where they talked about him being the America's best. He's America's best. He's in control. He's a man who's tough and bold. Good luck, Joe. Love G.I. Joe. Absolutely love G.I. Joe. And yeah, I'm loving the design. And let's put his full mask on. Wow, that full mask looks good. But I wonder why they gotta get. Now this one covers. I actually like this one. I like this one. Look at that. Previously on G.I. Joe, Sci-Fi puts on his whole mask. He looks good like this. Yeah. This looks good. And yeah, I don't know if you guys know it or not, but one of the original directors or, you know, people in charge of making G.I. Joe Classified, he just recently left. His name was Lenny. So we don't know where the line is going to go from now. But then again, when you really think about it, it's really not that much left to go on G.I. Joe that's worthwhile anyway. I mean, in my opinion, like that monster, like it was some stuff at one time G.I. Joe had where it was like monsters and part monsters and all this other. It was stupid. It was stupid. Then they did this old neon with like sometime they were pink and green, bright green. And yeah, Sci-Fi does have on a green, but his is more like a test field, like pretty much like almost a biohazard suit or a radiation color to like protect them, you know, like a protective suit that somebody dealing with radio waves or radiation, which is a laser that he would wear or something like that. But Sci-Fi looks absolutely amazing. He looks real good. Real good. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, he is coming in. Let's see how tall this guy is. Hold on. Got the trusty tape measure here. Sci-Fi is coming in at what? Bada what? 6.5, like 6.25. He looks good. I mean, a good modernized look to a classic character. Sci-Fi looks really good to me. I give him a 5 out of 5, ladies and gentlemen. Talk amongst yourselves. Give him a vote, and what it is, it will be. What you guys decide it is, it will be. All right. Just put a 4. Put a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 being the highest. 5 nerd pins would be the highest. And again, give a big happy birthday to Juicy, Juicy Apple, Little Apple. All right. In the meantime, I will be picking the next one. Just put a score in there, what you want him to be, or what you would like for him to be, what you consider him to be. Me, I think he gets a solid 5. I've always loved the Laser Troopers. Always loved the Laser Troopers. Yeah, he looks good, doesn't he, Juicy Martini? Mouse. 4. A-Coop gives him a 4. Juicy Martini gives him a 6. So that brings him down to a 5. That brings him down to a 5. All right. I think he looks great. 5 from Panda Man. He looks good, doesn't he, Panda Man? They did a great job on this one. They did a great job on Sci-Fi. I'm liking him completely. And I love the way they did the vinyl helmet. I didn't think I was going to like the full mask right here, but I think it actually looks better than the classic one. And the masks are easy to change. I like how you don't have to go through all this pushing and shoving or waiting for something to clip in and everything. And his mask, I love the way it fits around his face nice and snug. You could even use this guy on like space missions or like outside of G.I. Joe if you wanted to. The backpack, everything is snug on him. Joints are nice and tight. The coloring and the paint apps are perfect. I don't see anything wrong. It's just right. It's nothing less than what I would expect from Sci-Fi. Yeah, so far, ladies and gentlemen, you got 30 more seconds, and then we're going to give him his final score. So far from me, he gets a 5. A-Coop gave him a 4. Yeah, he got a 5 from Panda Man. Yeah, he looks good, doesn't he, Panda Man? They did a damn good job on this guy. They did a damn good job. Now, when Hasbro messes up, they mess up, and I call them on it. You know, I'm not one of these guys that'll just go along with whatever they decide to put out or whatever the case may be. I've been collecting for years. I've been into the toy scene since I was a child. Before some of you, and not being condescending or anything, but before some of you were even born, I've been into this. So, you know, I even though I may love a franchise, I will still critique it. If it's messed up, it's messed up. Like, I think one of the worst figures they ever made within the G.I. Joe line, G.I. Joe Classified line, was Falcon. His face sculpt was absolutely horrendous. It was unacceptable. I even, like, again, you know, and I'm going to move on to another figure, but I love the way they put, like, you see, like, some bolts right here. They sculpted the hell out of this guy. You got some utility pockets on here. utility pouches. Everything looks good on this damn guy. I'm telling you, they did a damn good job. Damn good job. All right, so final score we give for Sci-Fi. We're going to give him a solid 5+, because somebody threw a 6 in there. And 6 is like literally blowing your mind. But yeah, he gets a solid 5. He gets a solid 5. All right, next up, you guys get to choose the next Joe that you want me to do. Are we going to do, excuse me, are we going to do Big Lob? Are we going to do Lifeline? Are we going to do the Cobra Claw with the female trooper? Are we going to do Steeler and Short Fuse? The answer is up to you guys. And yes, I have more Joes, but I find it to do it like this live, it's more fun. It's more fun. People get to give their input, give their, their opinions and everything. Whoever puts it in the chat first, or if you give a donation to the channel, that's the one I will do next. But in the meantime, whoever puts it in the channel first, are we doing Big Lob? Are we doing Lifeline? Are we doing Law and Order over here? Are we doing the Cobra Claw? Are we doing Short Fuse and Steeler? Whoever puts it in chat first, that's who I'll go with. Big Lob, Lifeline, Cobra Claw, Short Fuse and Steeler, or Law and Order. You guys choose. Whichever one. Boop, 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 boop. Law and Order. Law and Order. Steeler. Not Law and Order. Steeler. Whoever puts it in the chat first, that's who I'll do. Are we doing Steeler and Short Fuse? Are we doing Lifeline? Are we doing the Cobra Claw? Are we doing Law and Order or Big Lob? Which one are we doing? I'm going to count to 10. 1, 2. Law and Order. Little Girl Lost has said Law and Order. That is who we shall do. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the deluxe Law and Order package right here. This is G.I. Joe Classified. Comes in a nice window box, as you can see right here. And it looks really, really good. Looks really good inside of the box. His name is G.I. Joe Christopher Law Levine and Order. So Law is a dog and Order. Ah, man. Coop. Oh, shit. A Coop has donated $20 to the channel. $20 to the channel. So we are doing the Cobra Claw, ladies and gentlemen. We have got to do the Cobra Claw. I'm a man of my word. And yes, we are opening the Cobra Claw with the female pilot. I have always wanted to wait to open this guy up with you guys, and it comes with 2 alternate heads. This is a beautiful product image of the Cobra Claw. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big shout out to A Coop for stopping through. She just donated to the channel. She is the absolute best, and we are going to do the Cobra Claw right here. And yes, we have the Cobra Pilot and Cobra Claw Covert Light Aerial Weapon G.I. Joe Classified Series. And you know what? I brought a character down here so that if I did open the Cobra Claw, I could put him on it, because it would just literally be like the cartoon in the comic book. You got the G.I. Joe Classified Series over here, Hasbro logo right there, warning symbol. You have the female Cobra Pilot in there, and this one looks like it's black. No bull. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Over here, you have the female pilot. Over here, nice box art of the female pilot. She is number 152. Over here, these are the accessories within the line, and they gave you alternate heads to switch between being a black woman or a white woman. You have the pilot head, the helmet, you have the weapons. This thing is loaded to the gill. I have always loved the Cobra Claws right there. And yes, she is looking really, really good. She is number 152 over here on the top. It says number 152 on the top right here. And you have the Cobra insignia right there looking absolutely amazing. She is number 4 within, well, no, 4, age 4. That means you got to be over 4 to play with this. I think all of us got that covered, right? And yeah, that is it for the package right here. Legal Mumbo Jumbo right there. Hasbro logo right there. G.I.joe.com right there. Legal Mumbo Jumbo right there. And attention and warnings, so on and so forth on the bottom of the box. And you have a barcode and more Legal Mumbo Jumbo over there, number 152. And I think everything is covered on the box. But no, you have our tech specs right here. Usually before they, as I told you before, they used to like lead you to their bios and everything, but they don't do that anymore. It just leads you to the page to buy more GI Joes. These are the specialties of the character right here. Cobra logo right here. And yeah, that is it for the package. It is in a nice window box. Even though it's a box, you have this window right here of the figure right here, and this is the vehicle over here. We're going to take our time and bust this baby open, and here we go. So we're going to open that up on the side right there. And I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for the donation to the channel, A Coop. Longtime friend and supporter of Tough Nerd Toys. I have known her since we were little kids. She knew me when I was a retard. Yeah, I was special in school. I was special. I was a special type of kid, man. I was a special type of kid. And wow, this female Cobra officer looks great right here. And here is the, we're going to go over the accessories. Here's the weapons locker right here. Or the weapons cache right here. Looking really, really good. Number 152. You know, we're going to do the accessories and vehicle first. We got some G.I. Joe flavor packets over here. You can put this on your ramen, but I don't suggest you put it on your ramen. It might be a little bit crunchy. I love it. It's just something about the Cobra insignia just does it for me. Even as a kid, I just loved it. Loved it. I'm going to put that over there. Open up the G.I. Joe flavor packet. You can sprinkle this on your divorce papers, or sprinkle this on your girlfriend's phone or your boyfriend's phone. When you catch them, just sprinkle that on there. They'll know you mean business. Especially when they see mini weapons. You have advanced mini weapons to thwart their ass. Damn, this thing came with a lot of accessories, man. A lot of accessories. All right. All right, so we're going to get these and put these over here. And next, we're going to go over the accessories. Man, they came with a shit ton of accessories, boy. Shit ton of them. You know what? Let me unlatch this guy, because after I finish this. And yes, I'm easy to please. I love action figures. I love toys. I buy my own clothes and everything like that. You ever want to make me happy? Just get me some action figures. Action figures that I want. Don't get me stuff that I don't want, because I get mad. I get mad. I get very angry. I get very angry when you get me stuff either I already have or you think I want. Just ask me. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. I'll be like, I want this right here. I want this over here. I want this right here. I'll tell you. It's just that simple. And you got a nice Cobra insignia in the backdrop. Now, this one, I don't think you'll be able to make a diorama or a backdrop for this, because once you snatch all these parts out, that's it. All right. So we are, wow, this is bigger than what I expected. Way bigger. Way bigger than what I expected. That's what I told them. So over here we have, let's see, we have some blast effects right here. Looking real good. Those blast effects look really good. And you know, you got the pins right here. Great smoke effect on it too. Again, Hasbro can do good work when they want to. I feel as though when they feel threatened by other third-party companies coming in and doing their stuff better than them, that's when they be like, all right, look, let's show them what we all about. And you got like the nice blast effect right here with the nice, and it's made out of a hard plastic, as you can see right there. Again, ladies and gentlemen, pardon me, my allergies have been acting up. How do I pin this? I just made you a moderator, A Coop. But yeah, you have the nice blast effects right here. They look great. Nice orange color, translucent orange color right there. So you can get that G.I. Joe. So a friend of mine told me that it wasn't lasers that they were using in the cartoon. He told me, and some of you might know who this friend is. He told me that it was all tracer ammo that G.I. Joe was using in G.I. Joe. So I don't know how true it is, but he said it was all tracer ammo. That's why they were blowing up vehicles. That's why they were like able to see like the blast going by and everything like that. I don't know. What do you guys think? Now over here we have these nice missiles. They look real good, done in a nice hard plastic. And you know we're gonna put these things on here. This looks really, really good. And yeah, you got some holes so you can put some blast effects onto them and everything like that. Looks real good. Nice sculpting in the missiles right there. You have the Uzi 9mm right here. Now one time they dinged my channel because I called out the name of the weapon. Now I've seen other people call it the exact name it's supposed to be. Nothing happened to them. But on my channel, they dinged my channel one time because I told them the name of the weapon, because I do know my guns, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, they dinged me. Hey Coop, do you still do jujitsu or mixed martial arts? You know I do jujitsu myself, right? Yeah, that Uzi looks good. Then we have a nice little pistol right here. Great sculpting in the pistol. Traces, but they're always missed, right? Yeah. Yeah, so let me see. Yeah, this looks good. Does the magazine come out? No. Now sometimes they allow for the magazine to come out. And then we have this drum barrel right here. I guess this goes on to this weapon right here. You know, Cobra gets all their most of their weaponry anyway from Mars, and Extensive Enterprises too. Extensive Enterprise does a lot of their R&D. This looks really good right here. Nice painted. All of these are done in a nice hard plastic right here. And I guess, would I be able to put the blast? Yep, you could put the blast effect in here too. Look. And yes, the drum barrel goes here. Look at that, boy. You're not gonna make it. Then what I noticed as well, we have this. I didn't notice this, but look, we have a suppressor for the Uzi 9mm. Look at that. Look at that. Oh boy. Oh boy. I love Cobra. They're always doing bad stuff. And we can also, can you switch this? Is this suppressor interchangeable? Yeah. Yes, it is. Look. Yeah. And then we also have these wings right here, done in a nice hard plastic right here. Looking real, real good. We have these wings right here. Beautiful paint apps on them too as well. Let me bring this closer so you can see it. And some nice line work in it as well, as you can see. Those look really, really good. Look really, really good. And that is it for, oh, and it comes with a nice hard stand for your figure. I love the G.I. Joe classified line. I absolutely love it. I didn't think I was going to really enjoy it when they first announced it, because I didn't want 6-inch Joes. You know what I'm saying? Because when I think of Joes, what comes to mind automatically are weapons. They're like the vehicles rather. And I mean, look, this right here, when I was a kid, was actually, I would say, like half of this size right here. You didn't mind collecting all of those and anything like that. But with 6-inch figures, you're getting big vehicles. I mean, because I want the Thunder Tank for the Super 7 line, but that's a lot of real estate that it's going to take up to I don't have a space for it. I don't have the space for it. I really don't. I'm actually trying to get rid of some of my older toys and everything like that because I don't have the space for it. Some of that stuff I don't even collect anymore. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't even play with. So, you know, I'm either trying to sell it or I give sometimes I'll see kids going by and I'll just give them some action figures and stuff like that. I'll be like, here, enjoy. Knowing damn well they probably going to fuck it up. But, you know, because this generation, they don't play with toys. But yeah, hold on one second. Oh, okay. Okay. So you do MMA then? You do mixed martial arts and stuff? You still do? Again, I followed you sedulously, sweetie. I've always been a fan of you. Always been a fan of you. Always been your biggest fan, A Coop. And that is it for here. Now, let's go into the figure itself, and then lastly, we're going to put this baby together right here. All right. The figure looks really good. You can see she has a tack vest on and everything like that. I'm loving the mask on her. Looks really, really good, man. Look at that. Cobra don't mess around, man. Nice butt she got going on and everything. The proportions are real nice for a female character. Everything like this. Now, if you wanted to, you can take this harness off, but it's literally like sculpt, like it's a separate piece right here. It's vinyl, which is good. But you're gonna have to like get some heat to this and gonna have to cut this off because it is bonded to the character. But I love the female proportions on here. She doesn't look any less lethal as the Cobra soldiers and everything like that. Yet she has very nice feminine proportions and everything like that. I'm loving the black head sculpt right here that they gave her. Absolutely beautiful. Loving these textures and the sculpting that they put inside of the helmet. Looks real good. The mask over the front of the face. And yes, Cobra is hiring now. If you're interested in joining, you can join Cobra. It's very low entry. Very low entry. They offer benefits and everything. And they are union, just letting you know. Nice sculpting in the legs, nice textures going on. Gun holster looks great. She got the nice little tech gauntlet going on the right arm, right there. Looks real good. The Cobra insignia is nice and bright on her chest right there. The collar looks good. They really did their thing on her right there. The sculpting in the pockets look great. Nice trigger finger. You've been choosing some good ones here, Coop. You've been choosing some good ones. Hey, what's up? It's Jay Gonzo. What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. We're just doing a G.I. Joe Busted Open live where you get to participate in the Joes that I choose and then I review live. Yo, Joe, but I'm more of, you know what? I love G.I. Joe, but I love Cobra. I love Cobra. G.I. Joe is the code name for America's highly trained special mission force. Its purpose, to defend human freedom against Cobra, a ruthless terrorist organization. You know they used to change it up every now and then too, right? How does she look with the helmet? Damn, that helmet looked nice on her, boy. Look at that. That helmet looked nice. Got that. And listen, whether you know it or not, for you to have this helmet, you are of a specialty class within G.I. Joe in the ranks of Cobra. That looks good. That looks really good. I'm loving the sculpt on this. The shin guards look good. The boots look good on her. Very nice proportions on this girl right here. She is looking real nice. Let's see how she looks with the Uzi 9mm. The Uzi 9mm. Halt! Look at that. Brr, brr. Let's put the pistol in the other hand, boy. This just made my day. I love busting open action figures, man. Look at this. Hey, Coop, look at this, boy. Look at this. This girl. Brr. Don't make a move. Can we put the blood? No. Look at this, boy. Today is my little cousin's birthday. Happy birthday, dude. Rest in heaven. Oh, yeah. It is dude's birthday. It's a lot of birthdays in April. It's a lot of birthdays in April. Mine's passed on the 4th. And a lot of these toys I got on the 4th, too. I was blessed with a lot of stuff for the birthday. Even though I don't celebrate my birthday, I was blessed. This looks nice, man. Rest in heaven, dude. And happy birthday, Apple Juicy Martini. And, Coop, look at this shit. This shit look nice, boy. Look at this. Brrr, that looks good. That looks good. That looks real good. Hold on one second. Yeah, she looks good. She looks real good, especially with that helmet, boy. I would even say she outranks a Crimson Guard, bro. Even though a Crimson Guard is pretty much subcontracted from Extensive Enterprise to protect Cobra Commander, but I think she's part of the elite of the elite. All right, let's switch to head because I'm looking at this. I could admire this figure all day. I love when they do a female figure right. We pop the head off of this one, right? And we put the other head on. right there. There we go. Damn, this one looks good too, boy. This one looks good too. This one looks good too. Let's put that helmet on there. Stomp. Can it fit? Yes, it can. Yes, it can. I told you to stop moving. I told you to stop moving. Look at that, boy. Look at that. Each head looks good, man. Love it with this helmet on too, man. That helmet is serious. Serious. The sculpt on her looks really, really good. Perfect proportions and everything. Now the head can go, we're going to take this off. Head can go up, go down, twist all around. It's on a ball socket, both parts right here. She does she have any butterfly joints? No. I don't think yes, she does. She actually does have butterfly joints. If you look real good in there, nice butterfly joints, bicep swivel, double hinged elbow, twisting and pivoting at the wrist, twisting at the waist, nice ab crunch, nice leg split, twist at the thigh, double hinged knee, twisting at the calf, and doing a pivoting and twisting on the ankle. Looking really, really good. Yeah, I'm loving this right here. I'm going to pop the white head on here real quick, but I'm keeping it with the black head on. I like that black head, especially with that helmet. Put that on there right there. Yeah, I think she looks a little bit more menacing. This is good too. I would need like 2 figures now. I would need 2 female figures to pretty much have a black one and a white one. It looks good, but I think she looks a bit more serious. I think they did a bit more detail with the black head. It could be me. Like the eyebrows are better, more pronounced and everything like that. I think she looks really, really good, man. They did a great job on her. They did a real good job on her. Damn, this looks good. Now the harness is a little bit loose here, but I mean, I guess that's what they wanted to go with. And you know, the gun holster on the side looks real good, but you got some nice sculpting in the boots and everything like that. Shin guards, and there's some battle damage if you look on the shin guard right here. She got the knee pads that look real good. Nice thigh ratio going on right there. Decent butt. I've seen better butt on female action figures and everything like that, but a decent butt. I mean, like, you know, because they got to be slim. You can't be no real nice stitching along the vest, the tack vest and everything like that. This looks good. Utility pockets and everything looks good. Everything looks good. Everything looks good right there. She's looking great. Great. Sculpting all along this figure. Just when you think you saw everything, you notice there's something more. I like the way they have like a different section of the pants right here with textures inside and on the outside. Yeah, that butt is nice. That butt is nice. It's just perfect. It's perfect. You got the nice little belt around the waist. Everything looks good on her. And the tech gauntlet on her forearm looks real good too. She looks really good. Loving the tactical gloves and everything. They did a great job on this girl here, man. They did a great job. Now we're going to put this Cobra Claw together. Now I'm gonna look at the box real quick to make sure that I do it correctly. Let me see. Okay, so I think. All right. Okay. All right. So I looked at the box real quick because I want to make sure I put it together correctly. All right. Some assembly required. Ma, put this together for me. All right. So this one seems to go on this side over here. This one seems to go on this side over here. And this thing is big, ladies and gentlemen. It's big. It's so big. And then this wing, let me see. We're looking at the box, right? Okay, this one seems to go. All right, so it's like that, right? Don't make fun of me. This one goes right here. Like that. And this one goes right here. Like that. Now we need the more menacing parts to be on here. Where do these missiles go? This missile goes right here. And yeah, I'm an old man who collects action figures. And I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I'm absolutely fine with that. It makes my day. Makes my fucking day. And yeah, there have been times I went outside my house and flew a certain vehicle around and then ran back in the house. Because I'm too old for that. Now, I don't be caring. I'll take an action figure with me anywhere, especially if I just got it and I think it's beautiful and stuff. Oh, wow, these wings fold up too. All right, there we go. And I think that is it for the Cobra Claw. Now, I must say, this thing is a very sturdy piece and nice heavy piece of plastic. It doesn't feel flimsy at all. At all. It comes with a harness right here and everything. It looks really, really good. Hey, OG Dick Richards, you done missed a lot, brother. You done missed a lot. But yeah, the Cobra Claw looks really, really good. You got some danger symbols right there, the rocket thrusters and everything like that. And I think, yeah, these blast effects are multi-purpose. Look. Was at my Turkish park grabbing a meal. Just tuned in. Awesome. Awesome. You missed how wonderful Sci-Fi is. They did a great job. When you get a chance, go back and watch the replay. They did a great job on Sci-Fi. Sci-Fi looks really, really good. And yes, the landing gear is fully articulate right here. You can pose it, twist it, and everything. Look at that. Nice sculpting, nice they did some nice line work in here too. It looks really, really good. Nice sculpting. It's exactly what I would expect. It's not overdone or anything like that. You got the Cobra insignia over here on the top, the wings on the top. Everything looks real smooth on this right here. Cobra Claw looks great. It looks absolutely amazing. You have the handles right here. You know, they always had like those motorcycle handles and stuff like that. Got the, if you look on the harness of the Cobra Claw right here, there's tons of detail they put here. Nice sculpting, and it's made out of a hard vinyl, well, kind of like soft. And you can see the Cobra insignia right there, looking real good. Got some screws right there, and yes, the landing gear is fully posable. Absolutely, everything is fully posable on the landing gear right there. This one has a green light right here. It's done in a nice green silver paint right there. The paint apps are absolutely clean. You got some silver paint apps right there. Turret gun at the top. Is it movable? Absolutely, yeah. Yep. Got some vent work. They put in some vents right there. Nice. I love the way they sculpted in the screws and everything like that. It looks good. It looks really, really good. Got some hoses going on there. Some nice deco and everything over here. The Cobra deco on the wing looks really, really good. The deco. Oh yeah, got claw over here. Man, they did it nice. Now, let's put our girl in here. We gotta put the black head back on. We're gonna put the black head back on. There we go. Okay. And we put this on here. Damn, I love this helmet on. Look at that helmet, Kenny. I think they put more detail into the black head than they did the white head. I like them both. And I want body sculpts. I never thought I would really want a lot of female Cobra soldiers or Cobra flight troopers or whatever the case may be. But this looks good. This looks real good on her, man. Now, how do we put this on? Put her inside of here. Do I... Okay, I guess I take the straps loose like this. Pull her guns out. Now, the one gun I'm going to put inside of her gun holster right here, okay? And I guess I'll put the... Put her right there. Put her right there. Put one, thread one of the clasps through like that. And put the other clasp in through like that. Yes, I'm watching G.I. Joe in the background. The very first miniseries. Being a person who used to draw a lot, I can tell a difference in artwork and animation from season 1, 2, and 3. I can always tell when they had a good budget for the cartoon that they were doing, and when they just were pretty much like cutting budget. By the time it got to Deke, it was just garbage. I'm just going to be honest with you. A lot of people are debating me on it, but by the time it got to Deke, it was garbage. Oh my goodness. And she fits in. The way they did this harness is perfect. It goes to show you, like Hasbro can do good engineering when they want to. They really can. Can she hold on to the handles? Yes, she can. Man, A-Coop has been choosing some good what's-the-names this round, man. She chose Sci-Fi, which was one of my favorite G.I. Joe. Well, I love all the Laser Troopers because that was one of the first Joes I ever got. Grunt and Flash were my first Joes I ever got. And yes, I love the green shirts. A lot of people don't. I love the green shirts because that's the era in which I grew up in. Just trying to make sure she gets a good grasp on this. Okay. All right. Now, what would be real good, which I'll probably take some pictures of because I don't want to move her around too much, but she is in there nice and snug. She is in there nice and snug. Look. Can you lift the head up a bit? Yes, you can. So that she's looking forward when she's flying. Look. And this looks good. I can get this in a little bit better, but I don't want to push it. And she looks really, really good in this, man. Man, this looks good. This looks good. And yes, you can take out all of the landing gear, as you can see right there. And it is fully articulate, so you can twist it the way you want to. Yeah, I'm good on both Sci-Fi and Flash. I just like laser guns and energy weapons. Was that my turn? Man, you crazy. Sci-Fi and Flash was the shit. You crazy. I despise all laser weapons. Well, I mean, everybody has their preference. I love the Laser Troopers. I love the Laser Troopers. You got to understand, you're dealing with Fierce Play. What is going on? And yeah, this looks really, really good. This thing is measuring in width, I would say. Hold on. Where is my tape measure at? Tape measure is right here. In width, this thing is coming in at about 15 inches. It's about 15 inches wide. 15 inches wide. It's a big piece. It's a big piece. And in terms of height, I say it's like 7 or 8. Yeah, it's like 8, like 7 inches tall. And she looks really good with the Cobra Claw. Cobra Claw is looking absolutely fantastic, man. Literally cartoon accurate, if not better. Better than the original. And I hate to say that, but it is better than the original toy that I had when I was a kid. And no, I do not collect classic toys. All my toys are the modernized versions of the stuff that I like to collect. I don't collect no classic G.I. Joes. I don't want none of the 3 1/4 inch stuff, the O-ring stuff. I don't collect none of that stuff. I don't collect none of the old shit. But I will collect old modernized toys of old IPs like G.I. Joe, Thundercats, but they have to be the modernized versions. I don't want none of that old stuff. I had it already. And this looks really, really good. This right here, I don't know about you guys. So you guys can grade it on your own. I give it a 5 out of 5. So far, we had Sci-Fi, which was a 5 out of 5. And we've had the Cobra Claw, which is a 5 out of 5 from me too. If you find something wrong with it, you know, then it's up to you. But yeah, this is the part. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Orientation just did some weird shit. I don't know why it wants me to play it like this. You would ding Sci-Fi down for a point for his weapons. Action is locked. Rotate device back. I don't know why it's acting like this. It's telling me to rotate the device back. Hold on. Can you guys still see it or no? Can you still see my fingers and everything like that or no? Okay, is it turned sideways or something like that? Hold on, let me look on my channel. Look on my channel. Okay, no, it's still the same way. It was doing some weird junk. I don't know what had happened to it. I don't know what had happened to it. Okay, so we'll just have to go on like this. Okay. All right, cool. So there we go. All right. So yeah, so far I give this vehicle right here, I give this vehicle a 5 out of 5 nerd pins because it looks absolutely amazing. I'm loving the way it looks. I'm loving the way it came out and everything like that. Very big vehicle, nice and chunky. You know what I mean? Doesn't feel cheap or anything like that. And actually for the price that I paid for it, it's actually really not that bad. You know, what I'm going to try to do is give you guys a minute to score amongst yourselves. What do you score this guy? What do you score her? What do you score the Cobra Claw with the what's the name? So you know I had to do some old school shit. In the meantime, guys, give me a score for her, for the Cobra Claw. Swap out whatever laser guns Sci-Fi has for assault out. That's stupid. That's why he's a laser trooper. You can't just rely on ballistics when you're fighting some super yeah, me too. Me too. I think that, yeah, this one gets a 5. 5 being the highest score. I think this one gets a 5. They did their thing with this, with the Cobra Claw. 5. Yeah, me too. I give it a 5. I like the way they gave you the option to choose between a black or white soldier, the trooper. You know we had to do it. You know we had to do it from the G.I. Joe cartoon because you know he was always jumping on one of these. Strike! Today. Look at this. This is straight from the cartoon, boy. Yeah, this one gets a 5. This one gets a 5 all the way. This gets a 5 all the way, boy. You remember when Cobra, what was that? The second G.I. Joe movie when he was on top of the rock pillar. My Joan universe doesn't have lasers, just tracers. Ladies and gentlemen, this is OG Dick Richards. When he this is OG Dick Richards when he is the one that believes that there was never lasers in G.I. Joe, only tracer ammo. He believed that it was all tracer ammo. Cobra strike. Look at that. Look at that. This is perfect for Cobra Commander right here. No lasers, just tracers and incendiary rounds. He looks good. He looks good. He looks good. And they still miss one for the modern audience. One not for the not. Exactly. It's not. I love this right here. And look, when you put the harness on Cobra Commander, his Cobra insignia comes right through. I think they definitely did this right, man. They did this right. And again, ladies and gentlemen, this is a 6-inch line. This is not the G.I. Joe class, G.I. Joe 3¼ inch line, but he looks good, man. He looks really, really good, man. I'm loving this right here. They did a great job. Great job. So yeah, you got 30 more seconds to give a score to that. And again, this is the female Cobra officer right here. Looks really good. And she looks good, man. They did a good job on these ones right here. Now, I don't know why Lenny just recently left the G.I. Joe classified line. But then again, when you think about it, it's really not that much. It is much left if they want to go into that Battle Force 2000 and all that other stuff. But Cobra Commander looks real good harnessed up. He does, doesn't he? Doesn't he? Just like the cartoon, boy. But he does look good harnessed up, doesn't he? Looks great, man. He looks great. They did it. They made, I think they purposely made, they knew people were going to throw Cobra Commander in here. And yes, you can tighten this harness up to fit however you want it to fit right there. He looks good. He looks real good, man. We must stop G.I. Joe immediately. He looks good. Looks real good. Always loved the red stripe he had down the side of Cobra Kitchen staff. You stupid. That is not the Cobra Kitchen staff, boy. Cobra employed a lot of female officers, boy. Cobra kept the black community going in the back in the day. You get a job with Cobra, but for certain positions you got to have a certain criteria. You don't just work your way up the ranks. Nah, they should go into pursuit. Let's see. I know we got to move on to another figure, but this looks good, man. This looks good. I love this helmet. This helmet is just boss, man. Look at that. That helmet is nice. Side profile is nice. So, ladies and gentlemen, it seems like the Cobra Claw gets a 5, ladies and gentlemen. It gets a 5. It gets a 5, ladies and gentlemen. There's no more to be said. It just gets a 5. A 5 out of 5. A 5 out of 5. So far, we've been hitting out with some bangers here lately. So, we're going to move this over there. I'm going to throw that into the garbage. And then we are going to go into, let's see. And I think this might be my last one because I might be losing a little bit of steam. Not to mention I have to do something for my client. She needs some help with something. Okay, we got whoever puts it in the chat first. Well, you know what? A Coop donated to the channel, so definitely she gets to choose one more. Choose another one, A Coop. Are we going to do Big Lob? Are we going to do Lifeline? Are we going to do Steeler and Short Fuse? Are we going to do Law and Order? Law and Order, Short Fuse, Lifeline, or Big Lob? And you know the thing about I'll if you guys choose him, I'll speak on a certain subject. What did you put? Okay, give you guys to the count of 10. A Coop, try to put it in. You got one more. You have another selection in here. Are we going to do Big Lob? Are we going to do Lifeline? Are we going to do Short Fuse and Stealer, or are we going to do Law and Order? I give you guys to the count of 10. If A Coop doesn't choose, you guys get to choose. Did anybody put anything in here yet? Let's see. Let me see. How do you bring up the chat on this one? Is that it right there? No. Okay, Claw. Okay, all right. No, Lob is tall. Lob is tall. Trust me. He looks short in the package. He's tall. He's taller than most of the other figures. There's a lot of foot and leg down there. Look. All right, so if A Coop doesn't say anything, 10, 9, 8, 7. By the time I finish the countdown, somebody put a name in there, or I'll do whoever. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Okay, Gonzo says Big Lob. All right. So A Coop must be out there handling our handle because she always busy, always busy. Longtime supporter of Tough Nerd Toys and Tough Nerd Toys Gaming. And we are going to do Big Lob, okay? So Big Lob comes in the typical window box that you get with most of the G.I. Joes right here. You got G.I. Joe Classified right there. He is number 189. Have some beautiful box. Box art is okay on the side right there. It's all right. I've seen better. G.I. Joe Classified right here. Warning, you have to be 4 and over to play with this Hasbro logo. Legal Mumbo Jumbo on the bottom. On the side, you have his tech specs right here. And you have in the box art of him on the side right here. Again, this right here, I don't know. They used to give you the bio of the character, but they switched it up, and now all it does is take you to the site to buy more Joes. 189 right there, star right there. On the top, we have the star number 189, and on the back, Law and Order. Okay. So this is what we'll do. We'll do Law and Order, and then we'll do Lob. Okay. I'm a man of my word. All right. So over here we have the window box of Law and Order right there. G.I. Joe Classified. We're gonna do Big Lob next because she called out the she came back. G.I. Joe Christopher, Law, Levine, Order up at the top. I never knew his name, but yes, I did. I had the file card for him. I did like Law and Order, or you can have someone else pick. No. Someone already picked, but being that you came back, we're gonna do Law and Order, and then we'll finish up with we'll possibly finish up with Lob, Big Lob right there. And you have G.I. Joe Classified over here, Hasbro logo right there. Warning, number 4 right there. Box art on the side looks kind of okay. All right. Yeah, well, I like the way they did the dog. They did Order real good right there. Wow, this is nice. This is literally from G.I. Joe the movie. What they have back here looks really good. MPK9 right there. Product image of the character right here. That looks like Beachhead in the background right over there. This is when he was teaching him how to grab the explosives and not bring them back. And the dog kept bringing it back. If you saw G.I. Joe the movie, the animated one from the 80s. G.I.joe.com, Legal Mumbo Jumbo right here. Legal Mumbo Jumbo right here. Barcode. And that is it, I think, for the package, because I did show you the top, which is number 157, the action figure within the package. Oh, we already did the claw. We did the claw already. And you have the star right here, G.I. Joe Classified right there. And we are going to open this baby up right here. Yeah. Now, one thing I can say, Hasbro does very good when it comes to their animals. I love the way they do their animals. And this is the empty package over here. Put that over there. Got some graphics right here if you want to do like a little diorama. This is your instruction manual. I don't know why you would need an instruction manual, or what is this, like Legal Mumbo Jumbo? I don't know, whatever the case may be. It came with it. All right, put that over there. Now this guy is packed to the gill with accessories right here. Let's put these guys over here in the background. And I'm gonna pull him out. I'll pull that out. They gave you a bunch of heads, a bunch of hands, man. And I feel as though every action figure should come with fists. Whether it's a male or female, you should give them a fist. Oh, that's nice. Comes with a nice little baton and everything like that. Got his knife. Got some cuffs. Uh-oh. You know what we're gonna do with these cuffs, baby? Woo. Trying to get these hands out. Okay. Got one hand there. And this is the, let me check your prostate hand right here. Not the I feel your prostate hand right here. This is the sphincter finger right here. And this is the relax yourself Danae. You have to get this done every 5 years once you went past your 40s hand right here. And these are from my wife right here. The handcuffs right here. Oh, wow. I forgot I'm doing the figure. I forgot I was doing the figure. All right. So, all right. We got Law and Order over here. And I mean, looks good. He's very well accessorized, man. I didn't think this figure was that good. So, you know, we go over the accessories first, and one of the accessories is the dog itself. The dog looks really, really good right here. Nice articulation all over the dog. You got some nice sculpting, especially within his harness and everything like that. Face sculpt is good on here. Everything, you got tons of articulation going on all along this dog and everything, even down to the waist, as you can see right there. But the harness is on nice and snug. Got some MPK9 deco right there. I don't know what these holes are for. I hope it's not to strap weapons to them or anything like that, but I highly doubt it. Has a nice little mask for the dog. Wait, which one? How do you put this on? How would this go on the dog? Does this go? Yeah, it goes on the dog. Doesn't it? Oh, I don't think it goes on him, does it? No. But it fits on his head. We'll see. We'll see. I think it goes on the dog. I'm not sure. No, it goes on a dog. Look at that. I was about to slap it on the figure. I was going to say, it goes on a dog, and he looks real good. Real good. They did a good job on this. Great paint apps on this dog, too. The animals, they usually do a great job with the animals, man. Because I have the snake eyes and what's the name? With Timber. That came out real good, too. Yeah, Law and Order looks real, real good. They did a damn good job on him. And yes, he's fully posable, as you can see. And you can swap out heads. Let me see it. Easily, too. Oh, yeah, this is his vicious face. He looks good with his vicious face. It looks really, really good. They did a good job with him. Nice sculpting in the face and everything. My dog will bite your ass. All right, so that is for the dog right here. And he stands up really good, too. Yeah, the dog does look great. They did a good job on this dog, man. This dog looks really good. Give him a nice thick tail like a German Shepherd would have. Look at that paws on the bottom. They sculpted in the paws and everything on him. He looks good. He looks good. Got the nice, good core going on right there. Great proportions on this dog figure right here. The pit bull was the only reason I bought Road Pig. They do good on, yeah, they do very good on the pets. They do very good on the pets. He looks really, really good. And the paint apps that they put in this dog's face is great, man. Great. You have two face sculpts to switch between, as you can see right here. All right. So you come with a plethora of hands. You saw all the hands already. I pretty much showed you guys all the hands that came with this guy. He came with a ton of hands, man. Ton of hands. You know what I mean? Then you have the nice Uzi that you got going on here. Nice paint apps on here. Got the green and black going on. And it's done in a hard plastic. No rubbery weapons this time. Can you take the magazine out? No, you cannot. I don't know why they stopped doing the magazine, like where you can take the magazine out. But, I mean, it's whatever. I don't care. I still like it. They did a good sculpting on the Uzi, as you can see right there. It looks really, really good. Really good. And it has a hole in the front so you can put the blast effects in there. Then he has his baton right here. I told you to stop, boy. Baton has some nice sculpting in it, done in a hard plastic as well. I'm glad that they're not using a rubbery plastic anymore. You have his survival knife right here, or yeah, this is his tactical knife right here. Simple silver paint and black on the handle, but there is some sculpting in the handle, as you can see right there. And then we have his pistol. I can't call out what kind of pistol it is because last time I did that, they dinged my channel. But there is nice sculpting within the pistol, as you can see right there, especially in the handle. And you have a nice port in the front for blast effects. And that is it for, no, he has his helmet. And this looks really, really good. I love the way, now it does have some scuff marks on it. I don't know if that was part of the, like, make it look like battle damage or anything like that, but it has some scuff on it. But the MP is done nice, and the deco on the helmet for the MP looks really, really good on here. So they did a great job on that. Finally, we get to the figure over here, and he looks good. He looks good. He looks good. They just like bothering you, nerd. Yeah, I guess. He looks really, really good. His face sculpt is real nice on here. You got the MPK9. I love the way the sleeves are rolled up. His vest is his tack vest is absolutely awesome right there. Wow. They even sculpted in on his utility belt. You got a flashlight there. You got room for other cuffs and everything like that. Where those cuffs at? Where those cuffs at? Where are those cuffs at? You can put the cuffs in there. Like I told you I was going to lock your ass up, didn't I? If I saw you around here again. I love the way the shirt fits on him under the vest. Now, if you wanted to, you could take this vest off. You could take this vest off, but you're going to have to cut it off and give it some heat and everything like that. But yeah, as you can see, he has his gun holster right here, and that you can close up like thus. So now this right here, I think they need to work on, because sometimes, oh, this one, wow, it closed real good. It closed very securely and fast too. Usually I used to have to work with that to get it, but look at that. Police badge looks real good. The police communicator, you know, the radio looks good. They did a lot of sculpting on this figure. He looks good. Face sculpt is good too. Let's put the helmet on. Hair is nice. No wash or anything in it, but they don't really need it. I mean, like, it looks really good. You can see the flesh tone in his face. He has some blush going on in his face if you look real good. Let's see how this helmet looks on him. Helmet looks perfect on him. He looks good with the helmet. This looks like a good MP right here. Tactical pants look real good. Got some nice utility pockets and sashes going on. He has a holster for his Uzi. Wow. He has a holster for the Uzi. Look at that. He has a holster for the Uzi. Knee pads look good. Boots look real good on him. Half a tread on the bottom, as you can see right there. Logos and holes looking real good, man. But it's tons of sculpting on this guy, as you can see on his belt and everything like that. And yes, this hose is made out of a vinyl to mimic a real radio. And the radio, I don't think you can take this radio out, but that's cool that it has like a rubber hose, you know. The tack vest looks absolutely amazing on him. He has a tactical watch on and everything like that. He is looking real good. I'm loving the deco on the MPK9 military police going on his bicep. And yeah, this guy is looking real good. Real good. He looks real good, man. Let me point this downward for you guys so you can see him. He looks good, man. Again, a lot of action figures, some they may not look. Pardon me. Oh boy. Okay, there we go. Some they may not look as good as how can I say? They may not look as good as they may look in the package, but then when you pull them out, sometimes they look amazing once they're outside of the package. We're gonna put the baton in his hand right here. No, I'm not getting tired. It's just that it hit, what's the name? It bounced out of the package. And then, wait, what is it? Any place for his utility knife? I don't see any place for his utility knife. Maybe I missed it. Or later on, you guys can tell me where his utility knife goes. Well, we can put the utility knife in this hand right here. But he does have a ton of interchangeable hands. Believe me when I tell you, has a ton of them. Yeah, he looks good. He looks real good. And yeah, you can have different hands to pretty much give it a better look or feel to him holding the baton, but everything fits in his hand real snug. Let's see how this Uzi fits into him. And yeah, as you can see, they sculpted in a flashlight and everything. Everything you would expect the MP to have, he has it. And there. All right. And yeah, he looks good with the Uzi. This has been they've been giving everybody Uzis here lately. I don't know why everybody's getting the Uzi here lately. But yeah, he looks real good. Law and Order look real good together. Let's get him into a nice little, see if he can get like a pose where like he's sicking a dog on somebody. These boots look nice too. These boots look real nice on him. Let's see if he can hold a dog. Yeah, you can get him to hold a dog. You can get him to hold a dog. Like, don't bite him. Don't come near my dog. I'm telling you, he'll bite your ass, bro. He'll bite you. He'll bite you. I feel like it. And yes, you know what? This is actually removable on his arm. His patch over here on his bicep is removable, which is kind of cool. But me, myself, I'm going to glue it up here because I find no reason to take it off of his arm right here. And yeah, you can hold a dog. You can hold a dog. You know, you can put it inside his hand. And what I didn't notice is that he had another wristband over here too. No Joe Pro or anything, but I love the badge that he has right here. I love the badge right here. He looks really, really good. I mean, oh, wait, I think I found it. No, this is the holster for the baton right here. Okay, so we found the holster for the baton. The cuffs go here. This is his first pair of cuffs right here. Well, this is the first pair. These are not removable, but these ones right here, you can lock some Cobras up and do some naughty things to them for being naughty people. And let me see. I don't see where his knife goes. I really don't. I could be missing it, but I don't see where his knife goes. If you guys happen to see it, leave it in the comment section later on after we finish this video, or you can put it in there right now. But as far as the face sculpt and everything, he looks really, really, really good. Really good. And of course, you know he's coming in at the typical, let me see what size he is. He looks really good with his dog. I almost like him a little bit. No, nothing beats Mutton Junkyard, but he looks good. He is coming in. I'm glad they stopped doing the Joe Pro. It was a leftover from Series 1. Yeah, I was happy with the Joe Pros going. I don't need those at all. I don't need those at all. He's coming at 6.5. And he looks good. He looks nice and beefy. Very muscular looking character. It looks real good. Looks real good. Now, I don't see where to put the knife or anything like that, but I mean, like, as a whole, this looks good. This is a real good figure right here. And of course, he has the same articulation that you get with most of the G.I. Joes. Head goes around, goes up, but so far. Now, the helmet is a little bit loose, but I can give some heat to it to like give it a, but at the same token, it still stays on. It still stays on. It's not too snug, but it's snug enough. Now the tack vest right here is a whole separate piece, and under here it is a whole figure. He has bicep swivel right there, as you can see. I mean, he has butterfly joints, as you can see. Bicep swivel, double hinged elbow, twisting and pivoting at the wrist. Nice leg split, as you can see, twisting at the thigh, double hinged knee, twisting at the calf and the foot. So I mean, like, he's real good. And yes, he does have a drop down crotch right here along in here, as you can see, twisting at the waist, nice bending and twisting going on around there. And I love how it is a whole red shirt or a whole, you know, sculpted piece under here. But this tack vest actually works on him. 5 all day. Yeah, great looking set. This one is really good. This one is really, really good. And I've had him for a while. Actually, I had lost him. And I found him. I found him under my bed. Don't ask, but I found him under my bed. And I was like, oh, okay. But I love the radio that he has right here on his, what's the name? You see there's textures within the vest and everything like that. Got the hole in the back. So if you wanted to put like a rocket pack on him or something like that, you can. He looks really, really good. G.I. Joe Classified has done it again. So far, these figures that I bust open today have not been bad. This was a unanimous vote. It won in a blowout because I had them up against the Silverhawks, and G.I. Joe just blew them out the water. Nobody wanted to see Silverhawks this week, so they wanted to see some G.I. Joe action. But yeah, man, we had some nice figures this week. Very nice figures this week. We had, let me see. We had Sci-Fi. Let me see. Let me stand them up, get them together. Sci-Fi looks good. Sci-Fi looks damn good. I actually like him with the new part of the mask that they put on here. And yes, I love all laser troopers. I love flat. That's what I need next. It's not many Joes left that I think I'm going to invest in once they finish up, because I think I'm waiting on, who am I waiting on? I'm waiting on Grand Slam. I'm waiting on Flash. I need Breaker. I have to get a Breaker because I need those. I need all the green shirts. The original 13. I maybe need a G.I. Joe Classified. Although I have a lot of Snake Eyes, I don't have the retro card Snake Eyes, and I need Serpentor. But other than that, I have all the G.I. Joes that I want. We got Sci-Fi. He's looking good right there. We got the female Cobra Claw pilot. Looking good, as you can see. Let's put her on the stand. All right, let's put her on that stand. She's looking good right there next to Law and Order. And this one I did inside the car, one of the original green shirts, and he came out perfect. They did a good job. Again, when they want to do good work, they can do good work, man. I'm telling you. When they want to do good work, they can really do, Hasbro can do good work. But I mean, this one I did inside the car for you guys. Because sometimes I'll be looking, I'll get an action figure and I'm just waiting to open it. And I just can't wait. I was like, you know what? They're going to get a live from me this time. I like doing the lives because I get to talk to you guys about the figures. Retro Card Snake Eyes is the best one, the only one you'll need. Yeah, I missed them, and like I'm trying to get a hold of them, and everybody I go to, they're trying to like rob me. You know what I'm saying? Although I did not bust open this one on the live today, I'm going to show him to you. And he came out real. Zap, they did good. It is G.I. Joe Classified Retro Card Zap, one of my favorites. So they did good with Zap. Zap looks really good. One of the, again, I love the original green shirts. I pretty much have them all now. I do have Hawk. I do have, look at this. He looks good. Classic. That nice uniform look. That's all I want for my G.I. Joes. I do have Zap. I do have Hawk. I do have, as a matter of fact, I brought them down here. I have Hawk. I have all the green, just about all the. I'm only missing, like I said before, if it was a green shirt that they didn't make, if it was a green shirt that they didn't make, I don't have those. But I need Flash, I need Breaker, and I need Grand Slam. I think that was the original because it was Grunt. I have a Grunt that I made myself, but the retro card Grunt is coming out. I have Grunt, Hawk. Who else? Zap. I have the clutch. I have clutch and the vamp. I need it's somebody else I'm missing. Oh, you see I have Steeler and Short Fuse. So that's them. And I need Snake Eyes, Flash, Grand Slam of the green shirts. And yeah, as you can see, the Cobra Fang. I mean the Cobra, yeah, and I want the Fang. I want the Fang bad. But they haven't talked about making that or anything like that. But I need this. I need the Cobra Fang, but this came out beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. This was a good week of G.I. Joe Busted Open Live. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will do another one. Stay tuned for tomorrow because I'll be doing the live. We will be doing the live tomorrow. Both OG Dick Richards and I will be talking about like some action figures, some video games, some stuff that was given to me as gifts that I will bust open live for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And yeah, this was Zap's backpack right here. Looking real good too, man. Yeah, I'm loving the G.I. Joe Classified line. I'm loving the G.I. Joe Classified line. Looks really, really good. They did a great job. And his name is Rafael Zap Melendez. He is from New York, New York. New York, New York. Happy birthday, Apple. Happy birthday, Dew. Thank you so much for tuning in to Tough Nerd Toys, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, we got to give a grade to Law and Order. What do you guys grade Law and Order? I give them a 5 out of 5. I'm sorry. All of these guys got a 5 out of 5 to me this week. They did good work with these guys. I'm telling you, they did a good job with these guys this week. I'm very happy with Sci-Fi. I'm very happy you guys chose G.I. Joe. Thank you, A Coop. Yeah, right. Yeah, there was never no representation, right? Get out of here. We grew up in the 80s with in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, we grew up with nothing but representation in our cartoons. It was always a black character or characters, a females, and people of different ethnicities and so on. If you review Super 7 instead of, you wouldn't be in such a decent mood. Yeah, you're right. Maybe so. But this damn Sci-Fi, look at the mask, Kenny. This mask, they give you 2 masks to choose from. This Sci-Fi looks great. He looks great. I've always loved Laser Trooper. Always loved the Laser Troopers right here. Do I have this upside down? I don't think so. But Sci-Fi looks great, man. Sci-Fi looks great. The Cobra Claw pilot looks great. Law and Order looks great. I mean, it was the Cobra Claw looks great. Everything turned out well this week. I mean, it's very rare that I get a whole set or bust open a bunch of action figures that I absolutely like. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that brings this review to a close. Please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and share this video. And remember, when you buy a toy, what do? You bust it open. Yeah, we'll be doing a show tomorrow. So gentlemen, be sure to tune in, ladies and gentlemen, and we will catch you tomorrow. Take care. Love that you guys stopped through. You guys are the absolute best. Sci-Fi is great. Just needs a real weapon. He has a real weapon. That is his real weapon. He's a laser trooper. What are you going to be a laser trooper for where you're running around with ballistic weapons and stuff like that? You got to keep up with the modern trends. One weapon doesn't solve everything. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I bid you adieu. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much, all you supporters and friends. Thank you so much, A Coop, one of our new mods right there. And I love you guys. You're the absolute best. Take care.